But yeah, as of now, what was it? I have the Great Ace Attorney Case 4 VODs ready to go. Just need to wait for them to process and then have them publish automatically later. And I still need to work on Case 5 and then back to the previous sessions of Trails to Azure for the export list and everything. But yeah, dude, what the hell is gonna happen here? So we have a lot of reading to do. We have the Geofront C sector extermination thing. Also, man, looking back at it, I should really go back and rename part of those Trails and Zero VODs from Sector C to Sector B. Because now we have an actual Sector C and stuff to go through. I'm like, oh, that's awkward. Look, for the sake of clarity, okay? I swear. No, not really, it's being stupid. I don't think I'll go back to it. I'll live with my decision even if it does make people, or even if it irritates some other people. It's like, that's not Sector C, that's still B. You're right. But I'm too lazy to change and I can't go back in time to change what I said. I'm sorry. But anyways. So, new day in Chapter 4. We gotta do the Crossbell sweep. Also, I don't think I fed Cop yet. Alright. Wait, what did Bull Dragon give? Oh, god damn it. I do not want a freaking shield toot. Man, this is an off day today, isn't it? Another heal. Oh yeah, wait, do we have another way to get a heal or anything? Let me see. Oh, we did. Pale Salamander's Freeze. Was that really worth it? Oops, hold on. Still Blue. Secret Arcadia. Well, it would save me a whole lot of money. Actually, you know what? Let's go back. And let's see. So I know Pale Salamander was, I think, was it HP 3? I think it was HP 3. I'll do it. We'll save the Bull Dragon trade for Still Blue, so we can save ourselves from having to farm up 80k again. So how much HP 3s do I have? I have like 3 spares. And yeah, I know not everyone has it, so technically it's already a waste, but just in case. Like, just in case, what was it, we get to a point where we just have to just tank up with as much raw stats as possible, then that's when we'll pile on the HP. Yeah, lots of stuff went down last... Oh wait, no, wait, last session before I ended last session, I said that I had rewatched the cutscene just to get a refresher on what happened. Do I still want to do that? It'll take a while, and there goes me saying I'll do one thing and then not doing it, but... I really want to get through more of Chapter 4, so I think for the sake of, well, 1, doing the usual sweep, 2, hopefully getting to some main story. Yeah, I think I'll go back on my word there and just go talk to the NPCs now. And I believe main quest-wise, we need to go to the Bracer Guild to just ask everyone, what the hell do we do? Yeah. So, Declaration of Independence was announced the day after the referendum. 1 week later, President Croix played his trump card, a freeze on international assets, delivered his inaugural address, and whoops, hold on. Oh wait, hang on real quick. Oh, you know, I thought someone was knocking on my door. No, I didn't realize it. I tapped my toes onto the onto the box for my Switch. Like, cause I saw like the Switch box in case I need to like pack it up and maybe just travel somewhere. Although it would be just more compact to just. Man, am I dropping frames again? Yeah, it would just be more compact if I just brought like dock and everything by itself. But I like keeping the boxes for these kinds of things so that like, you know, it just like fits snugly without kind of like rattling around or risking like bumping around if I had to like bring it anywhere else, you know? Because one of these days, I'm gonna need some secure way to what was it? Some secure way to bring over this stuff if I have to go anywhere. But anyways, speaking of the Switch, apparently No More Heroes 3 came out a while, or I think, was it today or is it the other day? I don't remember. But either way, I never played a No More Heroes game, but fuck me if I'm gonna buy yet another new game. I already have so many other things I keep adding to my backlog. Like, what was it? I'm not sure what I want to play after Trails to Azure, because even if the ending for this game will be as exciting as I hope it would be, part of me hopes that, or sorry, not hopes, part of me doesn't really want to jump into Cold Steel right away, given how big and daunting of a series Cold Steel is from 1 to 4. So I think I might want to play some other stuff in between, either some shorter games or maybe just a different JRPG series altogether. Because I've had Romancing Saga 2 installed and just wondering when I want to play it. Also recently I rebought, I say rebought because I owned down the original Xbox way back when. I rebought Max Payne 1, and I think that would be a fun, small, quick playthrough. I don't think I'll do any like completionist stuff of like higher difficulty or New York Minute mode or anything like that. Like New York Minute mode, if I remember correctly, was basically speedrun mode, where every level has a set time limit. But I don't think I'll really do that. I think I'll just go through it as I did casually and just have fun with that. And then I think, I'm not sure what I want to do after, but we'll see. But yeah, Arias McLean appointed Secretary of Defense, and Shizuku was quickly withdrawn from the hospital the other night in response to this appointment. Because being Secretary of Defense with this like foreign provocation of freezing international assets. Wait, if it freezes all international assets, does that also mean like Liberal, Remiferia, Holy City of Arteria, and stuff? So wouldn't this like negatively impact them too, or draw some question marks? Because I don't know what's going on, man. And yeah, now the reorganized Crossbell Defense Force. Zayt appears to be worked up over something. I bet he's extra worried because of the current situation. Keep an eye out for Kia and Cecile, okay, Zayt? I'm sorry. Oh, flickering. Man, if there's one thing I kind of wished, that the official announcement of the Geofront Nissa localization was put off a little bit later, so that we can get some extra patches in for the Azure launcher. Because man, because I'm pretty sure it's something they could solve, or that they could look into for like a launcher patch. Oh my god, like the flickering, like it happens every now and again, but when it does happen, like it happens often enough that it keeps bothering the hell out of me, dude. But that's what I get for buying this version. But like, how am I gonna wait 2 years for the official release of Trails to Azure when I have it right here in front of me? So hope everyone doesn't mind. I mean, I feel like it's kind of pointless to say given we're in chapter 4 already, but I thought I'd say it anyways. I didn't mean to make you all worry. It's okay, Kia. You don't have to apologize. Considering the situation we're in, it's completely normal to feel uneasy. Part of our role as your guardian is to put your mind at ease. She's right, Kia. You can always talk to us if something's on your mind. Bingo! We're happy when you can rely on us, you know. I know. Thank you, everyone. Be careful. I'll be waiting for you. Thank you, everyone. Oh, no, same thing. I never would have imagined this was why Arius had Shizuka discharged. If it's for her safety, then our hands really are tied. Yeah, that's true. On that note, how are things over at St. Ursula right now? I was wondering the same. I hope Ilya and the others from the department are alright. The hospital is in a state of confusion, but we're handling the patients as we normally would. Fran's been recovering nicely, so we transferred her to the general ward. Inspector Donovan has also regained consciousness not too long ago. Ilya has yet to wake up though. I see. Let's keep rooting for her to get back on her feet though. Agreed. I'm praying for it. At any rate, I'll look after Kia in the building while you're out. The situation seems fairly serious, so please, be careful out there. Dieter Corson is a damn defense force. Have taken this thing way too far. They even had special uniforms raised, so this must have been in the works for a while. I prefer they weren't armed to the teeth, honestly. It's a little late for that wish. Ooh, yeah. But I'd be giving up... Man, but I'd be giving up so much extra evasion on these guys. Like 70% down to 50. I don't know if I can do that. I know it's like 70 extra defense for these guys. But look at this, man. You gotta have evasion. Especially with the evasion shoes too. No, let's commit for the evasion tank idea though. The yellow car at the big screen looks super cool. Daddy would have loved it. I suppose it was inevitable, but I saw almost zero tourists this week. I wonder what's going to happen to Crossbell. Wait, Officer K? No. The Crossbell Defense Force is meant for protecting, not attacking. We're different from those Imperial and Republican Army savages, so please, don't worry. Savages, so... We're leaning more and more towards warfare for already degrading Erbonia and Erbonia and Calvar to just nations of savages. Because nothing makes it easier to conduct warfare than to dehumanize your enemies, to make it easier on everyone's conscience. Like, yeah, like those evil bastards. Like, oh boy, like don't get me wrong, like with the political stuff going on, like hell yeah, like Calvert and Erbonia have a lot to answer for, but like with any war, innocent people will be involved. Oh, it is? Although they did specify army savages, but even then, every soldier has their own story despite the different sides. So many tragedies in our past have been because of Erbonia and Calvart's fighting. How long have their spies been fighting each other in our homestay while our backs have been turned? I haven't given it much thought, but if that's true, then they're reprehensible. An independent crossbow? This is as serious as it gets. We're a far cry from easygoing days of the anniversary festival, but maybe some new balloons will cheer people up. Oh, I don't think balloons can ease the tension of war, buddy. I'm sorry. I know all his job is selling balloons, but let's be real here. The IBC is freezing international assets. I never thought Croyce would resort to such drastic measures. However, as he said, we may not have another chance to stand up for ourselves like this. The only way for Erbonia and Calvert to acknowledge our what's that word? Sovereignty? Ooh, Arius is just so cool. I know, right? And oh my gosh, he looks so good in that white uniform. No matter what happens, I think we'll be fine as flickering. Oh, we'll be fine as long as Arius is around. Yeah, fangirl all you want, girls, but not as simple as that. The IBC has frozen all assets. To make matters worse, train and bus service has been suspended as of this morning. I have a bad feeling about this. I'm going to keep the restaurant open, but this isn't looking good. I'll go buy some of that. So, the independent state of Crossbell's President Croyce and Secretary McLean. It sounds nice, but will they actually be able to protect us? If it's all posturing, then what would the point be? I was impressed by the president's address, don't get me wrong. Okay, wait, with Teal right in front of this girl, it looks like the maid has cat ears. But Hoysto's right. What's happening is a little suspect, so I'm worried about what will happen next. I completely agree with President Croyce's address. We must all do our part as citizens to support Crossbell. So we're independent now. There are consequences to be sure, but I'm all for it. When I think about the freedom we'll gain, I can feel courage well up in my heart. All the stuff about freedom and everything, like, yes, it's a legitimate thing, but I feel bad for the citizenry. You know they're gonna get dragged into this. Wow, President Croyce's speech was really impressive. I felt more courageous and proud just listening to him. The railroad shut down this morning. What alternatives do we have for imported ingredients? This is a serious concern. Oh, good. Cynthia went back to Rema Ferry the day after the referendum. I can't imagine she ever thought things would come to this when she left. Her family's been worried sick for her for a while now, so I'm glad she got out while she saw the chance. Aw, Cynthia left because of the... No, she's been planning this, but man, if this is one hell of a time to leave Crossbell, goddamn. Cynthia did promise that she'd return here one day. I know there are a lot of other things to be worrying about right now, but I believe we'll get to work together again someday. The president has a point. There have been a lot of inexplicable incidents in our history. As Crossbellans, we bear some responsibility for having overlooked it for so long, just like he said. They started restricting trains coming from coming into Crossbell sometime this morning. I heard by the end of the day, they're going to halt all train and bus service entirely. Right now I'm more concerned about a war breaking out than I am sales. It's only been a week since the referendum, and the situation has spiraled out of control this badly. I can't imagine what perils await. At this rate, I would not be the least bit surprised if something terrible happens soon. I need to try every possible idea to help keep this department store afloat. There was an evacuation notice from the Republican government this morning. All citizens are to retreat immediately. There's no way to know what'll happen next, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the Republican army deployed. Crossbell is home to the most precious person in my life, Janetta. That's why, no matter what happens, I decided to stay. Aww. Mom, did you hear that a war might break out? I feel so anxious I might collapse. I need to keep Keon safe. I have a tendency to step back and see the big picture. Perhaps it comes from my experience in retail. There's no way for me to sugarcoat this. President Croiss's speech was irrational. Irrational? Oh yeah, wait, I never bought these evening dresses. Although one of them's only marginally better for Tio. You know what, I'll make a quick exchange. Wait, did I just exchange for... Oh, wait, I don't have enough. Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, wait, no, we have a power suit. Right. Did I not equip that last time? Oh, I didn't equip it last time because of... Oh. Well, I guess we could give it to Tio. Because the thing is that she has low HP. We might as well at least... Or we might as well try to balance that out with high defense while you have the guys up front dodge tanking. So I think that's what I'm aiming for. This is one strange situation we've gotten ourselves into this time. The address caught me by surprise. Still, President Croix and the Secretary of Defense, and Secretary of Defense McLean seem committed to it. I had my doubts at first, but okay. I believe in those two. Soundwork said he's going to stay in Crossbell because of me. I would never force him to make such a dangerous decision, but I'm so happy he feels that way. Aww. Will the Defense Force truly be able to protect Crossbell? I really want to believe in Arios. However, if both Calvert and Borneo invade us simultaneously, well, we'd have no choice but to surrender. Or do we perhaps have some sort of trump card? Don't tell me that's what's at the Sun Fort. Or what if Croix deliberately paid off the Great Constellation to hit up his own homeland, or just, I mean, Crossbell. I mean, think about it. Who has enough money to pay out the Red Constellation for an attack of this scale and magnitude? You would like, at first you would think Erbonia as the red herring. It's just like, oh, because Erbonia wants to weaken Crossbell and annex it and all that. But let's put that aside. What about Heyu? Criminal organization of the Republic. And then, although I'm still not exactly sure about my my Heyu theory about them being the masterminds, but like, I don't think they would go to the lengths of paying out the Red Constellation for this. So, going back on that, I have my suspicions that it was Croix who paid off the Red Constellation to do all this, to rile up the citizenry to vote for independence. It's kind of a gamble, because if the Red Constellation did enough like psychological, emotional damage to the people, then potentially you could have had more people bending over for, or not, sorry about bending over, but like surrendering to Erbonia and Calvard to take over. Or the bet going the other way would have been everyone would have been frustrated, angry at the violence, and would not want this to ever happen again, riling them up to vote for independence. And both can be valid. I mean, given how this whole thing has went right now, like they said before, all the CDF people in uniform already within a week. Like, there's no way you can like have all this ready within 1 week. This was planned in advance. So then that begs the question, why would he have prepared something like this in advance? And for what reason? Like, of course, for what reason, to protect from Erbonia and Calvar, that's on the surface. But then it's like, what would have pushed them to make such to take huge steps in preparing for this moment? So the theory now shifts to the theory now shifts to President Croix pulling the strings here. Again, like, former or still current CEO of the IBC and Maria Bell. I mean, I'm not sure if Maria Bell is okay with this thing. I think it's just more of Mayor Croix's kind of, or President Croix's kind of thing. But he has the capital to pull off such a move. He has the capital, he has the connections, and now he has had the authority, and even more so now. So now signs lead to Croix. I mean, it probably was obvious, like, or maybe it would have been more obvious, like, because of the whole speech thing. But when you kind of really think about it, just to kind of confirm things, the timing, like the timing of everything and the speed at which everything has proceeded, and the audacity to freeze international assets, directly provoking the ire of Erbonia and Calvard. You don't just do that and only have a week to prepare and then wish yourself good luck, basically. This is planned way far in advance. I wonder if there were any hints as to Mayor Croix's decisions just now. I kind of wonder if he foreshadowed anything like that, like any sentences with some double meaning. I kind of wonder about that. That, or I kind of wonder if certain people's or persons whispered certain things into their ears that got them paranoid, or thinking that it all rests on them to do something this drastic. Could be that too. I mean, society's known for doing this kind of stuff, right? Or was it society? I'm not sure. All said Arius quit the bracers then is the new defense secretary thing. I don't know what that is, but that means he's even stronger, right? Well, authoritatively speaking, yes, but normally speaking, not necessarily. We have nothing to worry about with President Croix and Secretary McLean watching over us. Even if we have to fight to protect our new independence, it'll be worth it. Try saying that when all hell breaks loose. Although I'll be surprised if we actually pull off this trump card to repel Erbonia and Calvar with ease. President Croix's speech was very impactful. We have a tough road ahead of us, but I'm looking forward to what the future has in store for our state. Declaring independence has without a doubt put us square in the crosshairs of Erbonia and Calvar, and unfortunately, our store may no longer be able to carry products from Rhineford to Vern. Oh, how troublesome. They may call themselves the Defense Force, but I get the sense that defending is not what they'll do, to anyone who dissents. Who needs them? I'm going to be Chaco's personal defense force. Okay, guy. Did you hear? President Croix's speech, I thought he was amazing. I was so enthralled that I forgot to breathe a couple of times. I wasn't expecting everything to unravel so quickly. We're in for a bumpy ride, I reckon. Let me know if y'all need some orban tuning before things really hit the fan. Thanks, Wendy. Surprised I don't have sleep yet. I'll just take that. Okay, down to Station Street. Oh damn, everyone's lining up. It sounds like the Transcontinental Railroad will be suspending operations by the end of the day. My reason to live. I wish this would all get settled ASAP so operations can resume. This train fanatic here. Oh please dear, calm down. Oh no, that's the old lady, this is the old guy model. But we need to hurry and buy our tickets. What? If I don't leave today, I can't return to the Empire. Defense Force my ass. They're just doing whatever they damn well please. What should I do? It's way too crowded. I can't get inside. Will I be able to go home to Calvar? It hurts to have lost my job here in Crossbell. What's even worse, not to be able to go home. How am I supposed to sit still in this situation? I have to get out of here before something awful happens. I recently received a notification to return back to Erbonia. I just thought I'd grown fond of living in Crossbell. Hey, why do we have to go home to Erbonia? I finally made so many friends too. Zero time dilemma. Oh my god, did they really just put zero time dilemma? Oh my god, the memes. But yeah, 100-hour mark. Things are getting pretty dire all of a sudden. They even stopped the trains. What's going to happen between the shipment of goods between countries? Crossbell Station plans to terminate service after today. The closure is indefinite. There's no timeline for reopening. Any foreigners wishing to leave are asked to do so now. Okay, so we can't leave. Oh, thank god. That makes the Crossbell sweep so much easier to handle, dude. Oh my god. We only have to stay local. Thank you so much. My father and mother came home from working abroad. I'm happy to see them again, but they seem really stressed out. Does this have to do with our independence? Is it that bad? Kinda. A lot of people are spooked that Erbonia and Calvar are going to attack us now. What's the big deal about us being independent? I thought this is what everyone wanted. It's not as black and white as that, Ryu. I'm sorry. Lots of these things have their consequences, and we're about to pay for it soon. The latest Crossbell Times was shocking. I never expected President Croix to be so hostile towards the two major powers. I'm worried what would happen to Crossbell now. With incoming trains being stopped, it's only a matter of time before we run out of ingredients. There's always a Morica though. maybe we can manage to get by without having to rely on imports. I'm sure things will work themselves. Whoops. Things will work themselves out. As long as I can continue baking bread, I'm good. Man, if I had like more money than I know what to do with, I mean, I technically do. I will buy so many of these so I don't have to make them myself. Chiburu is back again. You picked a weird time to be in the city, but maybe I'll follow her example and be with my family. It's going to hurt losing access to imports. Almost all our breads use at least one imported ingredient. We'll have to make do with local ingredients only. Not the bread. I'm surprised how optimistically Dad and Oscar are taking the news. Are we really safe? Sure, we have Arios, but we're talking about fighting Calvert and Urbonia here. I feel so helpless right now. Dude, why is my... Hold on. Huh. Is it because my fan spinning too quickly? Hold on. Like, my computer's been making some noises. What if I just turn down the... There we go. Yeah, it was my GPU fan being a little bit too fast. And I shouldn't really worry about it being too hot if I lower the fan speed a little bit. Because, God, it's been annoying me a bit with how rattly it's been sounding. And I already recently retightened the screws on the graphics card, or sorry, on my GPU fans. I also had them cleaned earlier as well. So, yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Dad's been busy all morning ever since he went to the station. He needs to stay here for a while and relax. Oh, I wanted to help at Crossbell Station this morning as much as I could, but we're swarmed with foreigners trying to leave the state. It was utter chaos in there. I'm going to cut my break short and head back there to help some more. Chaos. I have a terrible feeling about what could happen at Crossbell. At least Shiburu coming home is one worry off my mind. It's times like these that families should come together. Crossbell's been through one strange occurrence after another this year. Maybe I should let things cool down before I begin my next adventure. Wait. Where's Auntie Leia? Wait, oh, is she at the library? Aw, Auntie's not here. There were a lot of little cars headed for the borders this morning. That must have been foreigners trying to get back to their home countries. President Course's words resonated with several citizens, myself included. Even if we make Urbonia and Calvert our enemies, he has my support. According to the President's address, Urbonia and Calvert's fighting in secrecy is responsible for the many tragedies in our past. Every citizen ought to be outraged. On one hand, he's right. On the other hand, part of it's like kind of a cover, I believe. Or at least that's what I think. Thanks to the Cross family, I can no longer be employed in Urbonia or Calvert. Damn it! If only I finished my current contracts before this nonsense was forced upon us. Ooh, rip this guy. I was shocked to learn the IBC had frozen all foreign assets. Is this truly what our state should be doing? I guess Urbonia really was responsible for the raid. I'll never forgive the Empire. Because of them, Lady Ilia is... Mommy and Daddy don't look very happy. I'm getting worried. Hearing Course's speech made me believe our independence was inevitable. There may be dangers lying ahead, but I'm ready for that. I'll protect Elsa and Momo no matter what.
Crossbell stability is spiraling out of control. It'll be a while longer before it'll be a while longer still before I allow Momo to play outside again. Hopefully she won't hate me too much. I simply can't remain calm when I don't know where she is anymore.
Feel sorry for Momo. She just wants to play with her friends.
Mr. Grandma was the one who drafted the Constitution for the independent state of Crossbell. As one of the architects behind our independence, I'm sure he has a lot on his mind today.
Hey, Mr. Grimwood. How's it going? Oh, hello, SSS. I take it you watched Theater's address.
Yeah, we did.
You must be rather confused about the sudden turn of events. The same is likely true of many Crossbellans right about now. The feuds our Boney and Calvert have had in our shadows is a truth we must all accept, however.
You mean the ones that led to the incidents the president spoke of, correct?
That I do. For decades, our state has turned a blind eye to the transgressions for the sake of enjoying our prosperity. This is a sin all Crossbellans bear that Theater spoke of. Independence was a necessary step for accepting that truth.
I never realized you felt this way, Mr. Grimwood.
I apologize for being so brash, but the president's address has had a profound effect on me as well. Perhaps I was getting too carried away. However, the die has already been cast. The time has come for all Crossbellans to consider what we must do next. Well, he's all for it. And now, everyone just twiddling their thumbs to see what Dieter has to do next.
Crossbell will be faced with tragedy after tragedy from here on out. I'm sure it'll be alright as long as our family sticks together. There's nothing we cannot get through as family.
When the hits start coming, they don't stop coming. At least we have Granny with us. When it comes to rough times and Crossbell, she's seen it all.
My husband and I received permission to come home after the address. I'm so thankful for my mother-in-law. She's so reliable.
Yunks. For all we know, another attack like the Red could happen at a moment's notice. As tense things are now at the borders, it may only be a matter of time. I have to be the man of the house and protect my family.
Mom and Dad both work with the IBC, so they've been very busy lately. This whole asset freeze business has caused a lot of stress for them. I wish it didn't have to be like this so we can all get along, but maybe that's too much to ask.
Oh, Hayworth, how you doing?
Are you going somewhere, Mr. Hayworth?
Yes, the Amorkans invited me after the help I've given their village. At Ian's recommendation, my family and I will be staying there a little while. Ooh, that's a good idea, dude. Away from the action.
Still, I wasn't expecting there to be such drastic news that they were scheduled to leave.
At Ian's request. No, he foresaw this coming, but he didn't want the Hayworths to get drawn into the crossfire here.
Very true. We're all in shock right now.
No complaint for taking a free vacation, though. We could all use one with this craziness going down.
He has a point. We've all been working non-stop for what seems like forever.
I don't deny, but I can't sit still with the way things are. I'll be dropping Sophia and Colin off in Amorca and be coming straight back. Plenty of people I'm indebted to are in trouble. I won't abandon them to vacation while chaos envelops the state. I'm sorry, I still can't take the word chaos seriously anymore. Fair enough. Also, dude, how have I dropped 2,000 frames? What is going on tonight, dude? I don't know what's causing this. I wish I could say you're overthinking it and that everything will be alright, but there's no telling what could happen. Drive safe, Mr. Hayworth. I will, Lloyd. Please, be careful while you're working as well. I regret not being able to join them, but the state is far too chaotic for me to ignore those in need of my help. Please be careful out there, everyone.
Oh, good. Papa and Mama look worried. I thought today was supposed to be fun. What's going on? Oh, what happened now? I don't care about myself, but God forbid if anything terrible ever happened to Colin or Harold.
Anyone upstairs? Yeah. Probably after I do my sweep, if I don't find all the missables, I'll probably just check back at the missable list. But right now, let's see if we can just find everything as is. Can't leave? Oh no, we can't. I know, we'll go to Crossbell Cathedral after we clear out the residential district. Royce's speech reminded me of the delivery truck explosion that happened 4 or 5 years ago. It was reported as a mere accident at the time, but to think it was the result of covert fights between Erbonia and Calvar. How many years has there been an unseen darkness shrouding our Crossbell? Oh, what are these guys doing here? The Republican government told us to return at once. Huh, they seriously expect us to leave with the trains this packed? We'll drive back to Calvert at our pace once we have our licenses back. You're willing to sit through potential war to wait for your driver's license to then drive back home, you dummies. God. You guys are so goddamn stupid. Yuri's keeping his cool, but isn't this bad news for Calvarians like us? Yes! We might be stranded here if we don't take this chance to leave. All of this just because this guy wants to save face from having to commute with peasants. What a fucking idiot, dude. So, Crossbell finally put his mirror where its mouth is and declared independence. Well, if Yuri thinks we shouldn't leave, then probably thinks it'll be fine for us, I guess. Oh my god. The only one with, like, any bit of rationality in his head is Reggie here. Like, he's worried sick, and these two guys are like, yeah, man, we'll be fine. Like, fuck those guys. I just want my license, and then we just drive back home, man. When war is literally around the corner, when train and bus operations will be suspended after the end of this day. Like, what the fuck, dude? How dense, how ignorant, how arrogant can you fucking be?
Where could Master Henry be? I'm worried sick for him. That's right, he wasn't anywhere to be seen during the president's speech. I've been wondering about that. I don't know where grandfather is either. My apologies. I didn't mean to worry you further, Lady Ellie. It's alright, Joanna. You don't need to apologize. If you say so, my lady. It was my intention to worry my lady even further. I'm sure Master Henry is safe.
Yeah, safe. Alright. Have you been in contact with the Master, Lady Ellie?
No, I haven't heard from him, unfortunately.
So you haven't. If he contacts us, you'll be the first person to know, my lady. I wish you well with your SSS work.
Thank you, Helmer.
Dude, the flickering has been a lot more frequent tonight. What's going on? I wonder if it's because of my maximum refresh rate in game. If I put it to 120, everything still feels fine. So I wonder if like going at 144 caused any issues. We'll see if it flickers again. So then after all this time, it would be because I had this game running at 144 and not 120. I'm still processing our Declaration of Independence. This is a defining day in Crossbell's history. If this is what President Croix believes is right, then I trust in him.
Hey there, wanna play? Parking Casino's busy as ever today. Come and have some fun.
Wait. The cathedral. So we could go on any further, or are we gonna get denied? Yeah. I heard about Croix's speech in the city. I can't help but worry what conflict Crossbell becoming independent may bring to Zemuria. Oh, Idios, please guide your lambs here in Crossbell.
Hey, those keep talking about this one thing. The independence? What's that? No, you study more than me. What's it mean? How should I know? Now he doesn't know what the independence is either.
Independence.
The most important thing to me is the children's future. Will state independence protect them, or would it threaten their futures? I don't know anymore. It's hard to imagine what kind of effect independence could have on Crossbell. But no matter what happens, I want everyone to be able to continue watching over everyone resting here. My son's family came to visit us all the way from Rema Ferry because they were worried about me. Oh, they come here for poor old me instead of staying somewhere safe. But I can't deny that it put a smile on my face. Aww. Railway service being halted makes business a lot more troublesome for us traders. Nope, nothing can be done about that, I guess. Maybe it's just the goddess' way of testing us. We'll manage one way or another. It'll take more than this to shake my faith. Ah, Leanne. Is that you, Lloyd? Oh, hey, Aunt Leanne. You're here to pray? As it just so happens, Cecile came to visit us at the SSS building earlier. Did she now? I should drop by to talk to her on my way back. I came here because I'm worried about what's going to happen to Crossbell. To tell you the truth, we're a little lost ourselves. That said, whatever shape Crossbell takes in the future, the SSS's mission isn't going to change. We want to protect it. He's absolutely right. Of course. Nail on the head, leader. Just listen to you four. You've all grown up so much this year. Well, I'm feeling a little more relieved myself having talked to all of you. I should be thanking you. Where's Reese? Crossbell becoming independent would surely have ramifications for all of his neighboring countries. So why am I speaking in an older guy voice with this young guy? Chiefly, it could force the major powers' hand into applying even more pressure on the state. If that were to happen, what would become of the safety of our citizens? So, Sister Reese has returned to the holy city of Arteria. Congregation for the Sacraments must be preparing their move on Crossbell. Reese left, dude? It could be an omen that Crossbell's on the verge of great turmoil. As the man in charge of Crossbell's parish, there's much I must reflect on. Bruh, Reese is gone. Sister Reese left Crossbell yesterday. I believe she was called back to the holy city of Arteria. Ellie, is it because her duties as a member of the Grossritter? I imagine so. Though beyond that, I can't hazard a guess as to what it really means. Aww. Damn. I was kind of hoping that we'd still have her around potentially to have her playable. Dude, come on. I know like she was playable in the third, but let her come back for like one section of this game, dude. Lloyd, how has Kia been? We haven't been since we haven't been holding Sunday school as of late, I've been worried about her. Actually, she's been acting strangely for the last few days. There must be a lot on her mind. You're right, she was worried when we were leaving today. I'm sorry to hear that. She may be uneasy about all the current events in the city. You're her guardian, Lloyd. Please continue looking out for Kia, and be there for her when she needs you. I will be, Sister Marble. Crossbell is an independent state. I never thought I'd see the day. Furthermore, the IBC has been freezing international assets. As a member of the church, I cannot condone that. The Sethian Church will undoubtedly be keeping a close eye on what happens in Crossbell. And this really does feel like that 70-30 split in favor or against the independence call or proposal. Dude, I'm still mad about that one guy that we talked to. He was like, oh dude, I didn't think we'd actually be independent, man. I thought it was just like a survey. I'm like, you fucking idiot. Read your fucking ballot, dude. Like, your vote, like whatever power like your average citizen has, like your vote regardless still has weight to it. Don't just misuse it or just think it's fucking nothing and go, no, I thought it was just a survey. It's like, come on, dude. Read your fucking papers.
Read it for crying out loud. Surprise lunchbox. Wait, don't we already have a didn't we already get? Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Wait, hold on. Oh, I muted my mic in time. Holy crap. Oh. You know what? I'll exchange. Oh, I don't have any in my name. Actually, you know what? I'm lazy.
I hope we're not about to go to war. I'm worried that our Bonnie and Covet are going to retaliate. Train service has already been restricted. There was an advisory notifying all our Bonians and Calvardians to return to their countries. The situation is unraveling faster than I expected.
Also, wait, let me rotate my monitor a bit. Sorry if you hear that sound.
Crossbell's decision on independence has gone past the point of no return. I don't believe President Croix would take it this far if he wasn't hiding something up his sleeve. I wonder what his trump card will be.
I didn't think the city was going to be in a frenzy like this when I left today. Oh, I was excited to come to the casino, but now I'm not feeling it. I thought coming to the casino would be a good way to relax, so I tagged along with Gantz. We should probably go home though. I need to talk to Mayor Bixen and the others about Maine's future. Oh, the new president's address was a sight to behold. I'm still not sold on this deal. Are we doing the right thing?
I saw armed men wearing white uniforms earlier, so that's the defense force. They do appear combat ready. How long had Croix been planning this? The referendum was only a week ago.
Yeah. The independent state of Crossbell, huh? I like the sound of that. That makes me the citizen of a sovereign state. How about them apples? You're taking this way too lightly, dude.
Hot damn. It's really going down now.
This has been an effect when barking about that.
People are going wild. The atmosphere is electric around here. I bet it's hot enough to melt my ice cream. Ebonians are the ones responsible for hurting Lady Ilia. Nothing will convince me otherwise. I hate the Empire.
I agree with everything the president said. This is our chance at freedom. Crossbell is at an important junction. Actually, let me move my monitor back. But our troop only has one responsibility, and that's to rehearse. Powered by the belief that Ilia will recover, I'll do everything I can to show that belief as well.
Corellia is on her way to visit Ilia in the hospital. Ilia is yet to come out of her coma. However, all of us wholeheartedly believe that she'll awaken one day.
Rehearsal was able to resume once the stage was cleared of debris. It'll be a while longer before I can do much as a stage master though. Well, no matter, I'll still help wherever I can.
Oh, okay, Nikolai. Sully, you're good to continue.
Got it. You ready, Sully?
Yeah, first I do the step, then the jump. Y'all look so focused on the training. Once the music starts, I jump in from off stage.
I need much slowly stamina enough from there.
Do that. I'll focus on being even more nimble and graceful in this scene.
Yes. Just be more nimble, graceful. Could you perform your solo for us now, please? Will do. I'll give you the show of a lifetime, so get ready, boys. The floor is yours. Let's go, Theodore. We'll show her what true determination is. You hear her, Eugene? You can't let her outshine us. No, so far I haven't had a flickering yet. Maybe it was 144 Hz.
I saw the president's address thanks to our hotel's open network connection. I feel terrible for our international guests. They must have been incredibly anxious. I wish they could easily return to their home countries. Fewer people have been booking rooms since the Declaration of Independence. This morning's speech was the last straw. Never in my life have I seen such a situation. We'll have to revise our management policies. The situation has been hard to take in. I don't know what to think one way or the other. It's true we voted in favor of independence, but still. Okay, hold on. Okay. The address this morning came as a shock. I understood where the president was coming from, I truly did. Back alley time. Ooh, hey bro, we're having our happy hour sale to celebrate our independence. Tell them a new era for Crossbell, so where's the harm in spending time with some cute chicks? Wow, this guy. The Declaration of Independence is going to greatly affect the underworld. I'm sure the Defense Force is going to crack down on any criminal organization that have ties to Erebony and Calvard. I never expected this to happen so suddenly, but maybe this is what's best for Crossbell. As soon as the announcement was made, someone booked our club for an independence party. I never understood politics. Hey, as long as people are happy and we're getting customers, that's good enough for me. State independence kinda has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Everyone who watched the president's speech at our club seemed to support it. That made me happy too. Wasn't that address? Oh, why wasn't that address something? Actually, let me just put this back. I never expected him to throw the proverbial gauntlet down right in front of Erebony and Calvard. I don't know what Theater Boy has up his sleeve, but those two aren't going to take this thing down, or lying down. That much is for certain. I should put my antiques away for safekeeping while I can. We don't want them to get caught in the crossfire. Hehe. Okay. Oh. Hello, everyone. You will be the special support section, correct? As I'm sure you heard by now, the CPD is being reorganized and made into a branch of the Crossbell Defense Force. Currently a meeting taking place on the second floor to outline the details to each section chief. We ask that everyone remain off the second floor until the meeting is concluded. Sure. You're still free to move out the first floor, but please refrain from causing a distraction. If your actions are deemed suspicious, we will not hesitate to take you into custody. Bruh. You're saying that you're willing to arrest your own fucking coworkers. Like, if this isn't a red flag, I don't know what is, dude. Like, come on. It's like, oh, you're the special support section that's famous all over Crossbell for your heroic actions, like, across the entirety of the previous game and up till now and stuff. Well, I don't know about you guys, but if we think you're suspicious, we'll take you into custody, man. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Understood. They're being awfully coercive. Yeah, I don't think any of the others down here are going to cross them. As I'm sure you heard by now, the CPD is being reorganized into a branch of the Crossbell Defense Force. Currently a meeting taking place on the second floor to outline the system to each section chief. Blah blah blah. Men from the Defense Force suddenly stormed in here this morning and ordered us to be on standby. It was all so sudden and only led to confusion. I'm still not sure what we should be doing. All I suppose I can do is wait for the meeting with the top brass to let out. Oh, I can't even like hand over my fragments or anything like that. Hey Lloyd, we'll find Pickle we're all in this time, eh? Has the SSS been briefed already? No, not yet. We're waiting for the chief to call and give us the details. Same for all of us in the Metropolitan Division. I'm sure we'll be told something once the conference is over, but that doesn't make me less on edge. Honestly, I have no idea what's going to happen right now. Yeah, is there anything we can do? Anyway, Lloyd, you guys look like you're still operating on your own terms. I don't know if that's the best idea, but be careful not to draw the attention of the defense force all the same. We know. Thanks, Franz. Right in the speech this morning, it was almost like a declaration of war on the entire continent. Sure, the defense force's new uniforms are snazzy, but how are we supposed to stand up to everybody in Calvard? How can they just absorb us into the defense force without any prior notice? You didn't hear from me, but this reeks of tyranny. The heck is going on here? We just got done repairing HQ, so I thought we could take a break. Now we're being absorbed into the defense force. Does that make me a soldier? How am I supposed to react to that? Yeah, protectors of the peace now. Forgive the phrasing, but tools of war now, basically. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, look at the state this whole thing is in. I get everyone's excited, but it's almost scary how enthusiastic they are. That was one heck of a speech. I never expected him to be named that first president. And to see him so boldly speak out against everybody and cover like that. A secret feud between the two major powers. Do you think that accident back then could have something to do with the two? Down with Erbonia and Calvard. Has anyone ever stood up for Crossbell like that before? According to President Croix, the Diet members are a pack of domesticated dogs. Sure, a few of them were more upstanding, like Speaker McDowell, but we never had a leader this powerful before. Not only that, he said that Crossbell's very own guardian, R.S. McLean, is the Secretary of Defense. I can't think of a single person better than him at the helm of Crossbell Protection. We really have nothing to fear. Our independence might not be a pipe dream after all. I'm sure everything will be fine as long as we need to Mayor, no, President Croix. Yeah, as long as he's our leader, we won't have anything to fear from Erbonia or Calvard. President Croix, thank you, President Croix. Greek cheers for President Croix. Hooray for President Croix. Hooray for independence. Hooray for Crossbell. They're getting riled up. Hooray for President Dieter Croix. Hooray for Crossbell. This is getting out of control. I understand how they feel though. Trouble's bound to happen if they get too excited. Well, sure, the Crossbell Defense Force here. They'll have it all under control in no time. Anyway, we should go. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all these guys' lines later. I was kind of saying, yeah. That was a little out of hand. We should get the screen cars out of here. The lively cheers outside can be heard loud and clear, even from in here. It's almost kind of scary, but I can't put my finger on why. Patriotism out of control. Crossbell is now independent. Our first name has assumed office, or our first president has assumed office. Can only imagine that the restructuring of our office will go through now. Things are tenser with each passing day. Are getting tenser with each passing day. Hey Lloyd, you just heard, whoops, sorry about that. You just heard, Mayor Croix's speech, right? I can't believe what I heard, especially about the new defense force. I don't think anyone saw that coming. We're still trying to get some more info. For now, I'd say stay put and alert. No one knows what could happen next. Yeah, that's probably for the best. When life puts you in a titsy, first thing you should know is to slow down and think. I don't know what this new situation means for your squad, Lloyd, but good luck to you. Thanks, Uncle Miles. Dude, even the researcher's gone. What the heck? The independent state of Crossbell may now be the independent state of Crossbell may now be past the point of no return. I'm anxious over how the two major powers will respond to the announcement. Mom, what are all the people outside talking about? I was so shocked by Mr. Croix's address. I can hardly believe it. Erbonia and Calvert have been disrupting our peace for generations. Independence is the only way our children will have bright futures. We had a bit of a scare when a CDF soldier came in here this morning. The declaration was just this morning, and things have already deteriorated. We've gone from the frying pan to the fire, as it were. Hey gang, you all saw the president's address, right? Yeah, thanks for contacting us. What do you plan to do now? Cover this at the very least. We'll try to question the defense force and see if we can squeeze any more details out of them. We have to hear what the citizens are saying too. And getting in contact with the international media to see how the news is being received everywhere else. Our international lineups is going to be getting a lot of use today. I can imagine. You two will be extremely busy. I guess so. I guess there's no walk in the park for you either. So let's give it everything we got. Of course. Okay, got it. You too, Grace. Try not to take the CDF off too much. Alright, Ryans. Keep up those negotiations with the defense force. Make sure you contact me the second anything happens. Actually, let me check something. What the hell is going on? Just like that, we're independent. This is happening way too fast. How can anyone expect this to end well? Erboni and Kawa are gonna have our ass at this rate. Not gonna be taken back now, so we better prepare for the worst. We might have to do war coverage by the end of the day. Ooh boy. Dude. Bro. Come on. Are we supposed to feel safe or intimidated? What can I say? Wearing this new uniform makes me feel battle ready and focused. I'm gonna give everything for the independent state of Crossbell. So it's come to this. I'm prepared for what happens next. I'm going to keep pushing forward, not backward. Well, this guy's revved up. I was surprised by the announcement, but Erboni and Calvo will keep pushing us around if we don't stand up for ourselves. That's why President Croix has my support. As long as we have Secretary McLean, there's no fight we can't win. Land for sale. Oh damn. Yeah, you know what? Might as well go do the Geofront quest here. Oh boy, you look ready to kick ass. You know what? We're so close to raising this to level 3 though. Because I want to start using Saturn Bell and Mars Bell. Great, they resist everything.
Yes.
Suffer faint afterwards. Can I... Really? Can I not... Can I really not angle this for any of them? Oh my goodness, man. Problem with this setup is that everyone's too far apart for Strike Bell to be a good use. Unless... Smart Ball. Genesis. Or... if the crit's coming in... Oh wait. Oh, right. I still had this oh my god, I feel stupid. There you go. What? That wasn't enough? Oh, restrained. Wait, restrained? What's that? Enemy movement slowed on the field but gives 2 water and 2 mirage. Two mirage, 2 water. Dude, nothing. There's nothing with water with that. Like, maybe if you want a holosphere, I never felt the need to use holosphere. I don't know about you guys. Maybe I'm missing out on some cool stuff here, but I don't know. Never felt the need to make use of it. Yo, Jonah. Click, clack, click, clack. Damn it, this isn't going to work either. What if I try this key? He's really getting into it. What are you doing, Jonah? Oh! Oh, it's you guys. I'll look into something that's been bugging me for a while. Thought I'd run to a little analysis, but I guess I got a bit too into it. This one's been a doozy. Consider yourself lucky you got Consider yourself lucky you get to see the great genius Jonah Sacred do what he does best. Sure, whatever you say. Hey Jonah, did you catch the speech earlier? I mean that thing about Crossbell against the president. I mean, yeah, I'm agitated in using the terminal. Honestly, I don't care one way or the other. Anyway, if you guys are done here, can you beat it already? I'm kinda in the middle of something. You tried. Dude doesn't care about anything happening in the real world, as usual. Insolence is one of Jonah's many bad habits. He will be punished later. Really now? I think we've bought him enough for one day. Let's come some other time. Dude, the recipe for piping hot cheese pizza. Oh my god, I just went to that corner on a whim. I didn't actually think it'd be, yo, we can make pizza. Lloyd's the best to make. Oh, I need beast flesh. Oh, fuck off. I'm gonna need to make some exchanges. Like I says, I can't get enough of the bass guitar here. There's something about some songs that instead of just having like a guitar, just have the bass guitar do its work. Oh, I don't know why. Like, I can't. I don't think I can explain it though. It just has this like nice feel to it. Like, for lack of a better word, I'm not much of a critic, so I don't think I can really explain it that well. But there's just something about having bass guitars being the focus of, or like kind of like being the main part of a song, more than like background part. I don't know, dude.
Grandpa told me that a war could happen. I hate it. I'm scared.
That address was utterly foolish. He may have everyone else to see, but not Keen. No, sorry. State independence this, defense force that. Does he honestly believe that we can fend off the threat of the two major powers so easily? Let's switch to V3 with effort. Okay, do not visit the Braceago.
Crossbell is independent? What does that mean? I wish I could ask this to Marble. I heard rumors of those so-called inexplicable accidents President Cross mentioned in his speech. I never would have imagined Erbonia and Calvo were behind them. And it's terrifying when I think about it. Now that I know that, I'm all for us being independent.
We're being fed a bunch of lies. No, just kidding.
I'm sure Cross was also unsatisfied with the fate we've been given. Crossbell has been through so much at their hands. Maybe this was his way of no longer turning a blind eye to what we've lost. Even my husband was... What was that? Sorry, ignore me. I have to say this. This new defense force doesn't seem as nearly as friendly as the CGF was. I'm not sure what it is. Those uniforms look so tight and formal though. I'm much more of a fan of the uniforms from when my husband was alive. All I want is for Crossbell to be a peaceful place again. As long as my family is safe, that's good enough for me.
By now, Erbonia and Calvo must be thoroughly provoked. I can only imagine the danger Crossbell will face soon. But no matter what happens, I'll protect my family with my life.
Yeah. Our neighbor's leaving Crossbell today. I'm gonna miss him.
Oh, this guy? I decided to leave Crossbell today. I don't have much to pack, so I couldn't fit this book anywhere. You can take it if you like. Hey, Sunshine Agnes. The Imperial government gave me orders to evacuate. I'll be leaving Crossbell via train today. I hear the station's congested beyond belief, so I better hurry. Being squarely in Erbonia and Calvert's sights is a scary feeling. It is for the sake of Crossbell's future, though. We'll have to dig deep and prepare for the worst. And no matter what happens, I swear I'll protect Mei Ling.
Why asked me to help him today? Why made 3 of the spinny toys? I
was wondering what she was trying to say.
I hope people buy them.
Crossbell is finally getting its independence. I feel like I'm watching history being written before my eyes.
Complicated stuff like this flies right over my head. Did Crossbell make the right choice? Maybe it didn't. Everybody and Calvert have already stopped exporting goods. According to President Croix, we have enough emergency stock to last us 5 years. Still, anyone selling fresh vegetables needs to come up with a business strategy and fast. Vince can't seem to get that through his head. I wish he could get his act together.
Here we are, Independent State of Crossbell. That's worth celebrating. I don't think Lily agrees though. She's been fighting all morning. What's there to be worried about? Like your business, dude? Where do you get your stuff from? Exciting stuff, right? We're independent and have our first president. All it feels real. Oh, I'm really happy about it, but I can't say I know what happened next. Oh boy. I called my husband to tell him to get his hide back to Crossbell ASAP. I heard they're going to be suspending train service indefinitely after today. I hope he'll be able to make it home safely. Oh, right. I should make the thing.
任せてくれ。よし、完璧だ。いい感じかな。
Aw, what? I wonder if declaring independence was premature. I thought I had accepted that everything in this world will change at some point. Then again, I suppose that's always been true about Crossbell. Something concerned me about Corus's address. Why wasn't Speaker McDowell with him? Is there anything that you could tell me about that, Ellie? I'm afraid not, Morris. I've been worried about that as well. I see. That is troubling. Regardless, there's no turning back now. Conflict with Arboni and Calvert is inevitable at this point. I'll have to call an emergency business owners association meeting to account for this. Also, we're reading Sunshine Agnes before we go into the Bracing Guild. As a Crossbellan, I support independence. I mean, come on. We have the Ari's freaking McLean in charge of our state security. I don't know about putting all of our chips into a celebrity. As strong as Arios is, it's just like being A-OK. It's like, hey, Arios is here. Sweet. It's like, independence? Fuck yeah, man. It's like, you gotta consider a couple more things here, dude. Well, first and foremost, Arios is only one man. He can't be in more than one place at once. And that, they'll take advantage of. That's the thing about having, like, people recognized as basically gods among men in these kinds of situations. They can only be in one place at one time. Doesn't matter if they're the strongest person in the goddamn world. If you can hit them where it hurts without them being there, like, then what's the point of all that power, you know? You can only spend it at one place at one time. Well, in a way, like, if you're like playing 4D chess, then theoretically you can expand your power in such a way, but you get what I'm talking about.
How can this happen to Crossbell? I feel like I'll never see Rishi again if we go to war with Calvard. Where are you, Rishi?
I can't even imagine what will happen next. Making it through these tough times is going to take some of that fighting spirit Master always talks about. I doubt I'll be able to return to Calvert anytime soon unless I leave right now. Mom's probably worried about me. Maybe I should go back. You Crossbellans can be so noisy when it comes to independence. I don't care either way, but you had better not cause a scene in my restaurant, understood? This guy has his priorities straight. Woohoo! Crossbell's independent, now we have a president! That is freaking sweet news! I want to clean even harder now, bruh. Flights are likely to be suspended at the end of the day, so this is my only chance to return to Liberal. I wish I could stay to cover whatever's going to happen. Unfortunately, as a foreigner, safety is no longer a given in Crossbell. Well, my concerns aside, I look forward to learning whether this new defense force has what it takes to protect your state. Everyone's going crazy in the city. They're saying we might go to war. Wait, the old lady is still sitting on the broken bench. Oh dear, the situation has taken a turn for the worse, hasn't it? Maybe I should go inside until things settle down. Isn't war supposed to be super duper bad? Yes, very bad. Are we really going to war? That'd be terrible.
Mama and I talked it over and decided to stay in Crossbell. If you guys want some, give me a shout.
Yo, you got some beast flesh? Dude, this shit is so expensive. Tomato pizza. Ooh! Ooh! That's a lot of CP. Okay, hold on. No, not invigorate. Prankster. I don't know whether I should be happy about that. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. That's kind of like the optimal result that I want. So, what am I missing? Evasion.
So, an independent Crossbell, eh? That banker's got some crazy ideas. Hey Red, be careful, alright? I can smell a battle approaching.
Preaching to the choir! Don't think our pals to the east and west are gonna remain silent.
You know how it is, weapons dealers live for days like these. I consider catching the last train out of Crossbell, but I wouldn't want to miss out on all the fun right now. I can smell the scent of a battle on the horizon. Weapons dealers live for days like these.
Oh my goodness. Oh. I was called a team meeting this morning to tell us I'd be leaving and to take care of Trinity for him while he's away. He didn't even tell us where he's going. What's going on?
Abbas left? Could he be with Wazzy?
No idea. I noticed all these soldiers hanging out around town too. You don't think they were arrested, do you?
I cannot imagine Wazzy and Abbas would ever make such a mistake.
I know you're worried about your boss man, but you might want to cool your head a bit. Yeah, you're right. The important thing is that we'll take care of the bar, just like Abbas said. Everyone in the city's going wild over course being named the president. I'm getting a little worried. Maybe I'll check on Serena and you go on the next break.
Abbas wouldn't have left without a good reason.
I want to look after the bar, just like he said. This is the first time Abbas has stepped away for a while. I felt like he had more important business this time though. I hope he'll be back soon. Actually, can I still use my... I can't use the metal detector anymore. I was wondering about that. We're now the independent state of Crossbell. Got the CDF and our first ever president. That's some week, I tell you. You guys know this is gonna happen?
No, we've been completely out of the loop. We're currently trying to gather all the information we can.
Oh, I see. Guess you folks have it hard too. Yeah, you got your work cut out for you. But don't lose heart, kiddos. Thanks for the pep talk, Galme. Oh, it's you guys.
Dino, are the other members fine?
Luckily enough, yeah, Koki got injured the worst, but even he regained consciousness. The others are gonna be discharged soon and come back to the downtown district. It's still gonna... It'll still be a bit before we're back up and running again. I figure if I wait here long enough, they'll all come back, right?
Dino.
I see. Still, city sure is noisy this morning. We're driving a pipe down over this whole independence garbage. Bruh. You gotta stop thinking about your gang and think about, like, your very life. Oh my goodness, dude. I hope you could have read, or I'm not sure if you visited the other guys or not, but I hope you could have read, like, or thought about what they're saying, and they're kind of done with the Saber Vipers. Walt stabbed them in the back to become a demon and just mad for power now. Like, Without the leader and any sense of direction where to go, what will the Saber Vipers do now? I saw the president's address when I was on E Street. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Doesn't matter how righteous he feels, the major powers won't stand for this. It'd be in my best interest to flee the city and lay low outside of the state. Fair enough. I listened to the president's address. I get where he's coming from, but is there truly no way of solving this dilemma peacefully?
Mommy looks sad. I want to cheer her up somehow. I tried asking Towns about the address, but honestly, nothing anyone says to me can calm me down. My husband really left for work today. He's usually gone pretty early, but I hope his shift doesn't go late this time.
Yeah, dear, my man. Would this independence thing really make us happy? I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, so that about does it for everywhere but Orcus Tower. Oh shit. Look over there. Damn. Show of force.
They stationed guys from the CDF in front of the tower, eh? This is where Uncle made his declaration of independence. The level of security makes sense.
Oh, is that you, Randy? Yo, Carter. Didn't even recognize you there wearing that white uniform. They transfer you here from Belgard? Yeah, they had me move, they had to move some of us from the border gates to guard the president's address. Loggins is patrolling, somewhere around here too. Cool, cool. Isn't he?
That's right, he's one of Randy's friends from his times with the CGF.
Things might have been pretty hectic since all this went down. Guys were all pretty surprised when we were told to put on these white uniforms. I'd imagine. We had no idea this was coming down the pipes either. They look pretty sleek though. Looks like they've been in the works for a while. Randy, you sly dog. Yeah, I'm sure the president's been looking forward to this day. Sounds like the defense force is going to get some equipment upgrades too, so we better get ready.
Oh, yeah. The defense force soldiers seem to be in favor of what's happening. CGF has always lacked things that a proper military would have. Of course, they welcome these changes from their perspective.
Oh, I guess you haven't heard the defense force is shaking up the structure of command to be more like the other armies around the continent. All the current ranks are carrying over, but our day-to-day operations are going to be a lot stricter, like a proper military. I know you're pretty lax about using ranks back in the day, but I don't think that fly now. Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I wonder if Muriel will give me an earful for not calling us Second Lieutenant Muriel next time I see her. That sounds like a fun way to get under her skin.
How'll this turn into an opportunity to torment the Second Lieutenant?
Yeah, maybe it would. Huh, what's that supposed to mean?
You said ranks are carrying over, so she'd still be a Second Lieutenant, wouldn't she?
Well, that's not what I mean. There's something you should know, Randy. Muriel... Carter! Watch what you say to outsiders! Yes, sir! Sorry, Randy. I'll have to give you the details some other time. If you don't find out before then, that is. I'm not sure what's going on, but my bad. Didn't mean to get you chewed out. Oh, good, don't worry about it. Oh, that reminds me. Aren't the police going to be folded into the defense force too? We could be wearing the same uniform again in the future. Ugh, that's one more thing to worry about. We should excuse ourselves. Yeah, let's go. Oh, we're not allowed back. Damn. Yeah, we can't even exchange our Mira at better rates now. Damn. Okay, so I think that does it for the Crossbell sweep. And we're done in record time, I would say. So all that's left is to go back to East Street. But let me check the... Oh yeah, I also gotta read Sunshine Agnes, but let me check for other missables. Oh, that's dirty. There's a hidden quest at Crossbell Cathedral after you go to Orcus Tower. Oh, that's dirty. I didn't know you had to get that cutscene out of the way. Oh, that's dirty, man. Where is he? Is he at? Oh no, he'd probably be at the cemetery. But dude, that's dirty. Oh my god, I would have missed that. No? Is he in a... Oh, is he over here? No? Is he in a private room? Wait, what? Oh no, wait, is this a Vita exclusive thing? Wait. Uh... Afterwards, visit the Bracer Guild for an event, go to Crossbell Cathedral. Oh, so we have to go to the Oh, okay, okay. Wait, then... Okay, okay. So, we're not gonna miss this by going to the Bracer Guild. We need to go to the Bracer Guild to get that hidden quest. Okay. You know, like, with how reliant I am on these guides and stuff at this point, I still kind of wonder about how I'm gonna... what was it? Still wondering how I should tackle on the Cold Steel games with regards to having a missable guide on the side or not. I don't know. Like, on one hand, like, it'd feel a bit dirty for, you know, a first playthrough and all that. But on the other hand, you know, I want all of us to see as much of the game there is to offer within the first playthrough. Because, like, there's always some, like, New Game Plus content, but unless there's a special case like from Trails from Zero, we're not going to see that New Game Plus content. So I still want all of us to see everything, but I don't know, like, I'm still on the fence about it. I mean, I know there's like a bunch of stuff I missed when I went through relatively or without a guide. Like, of course, like, there was always like some people like giving me some pointers or heads up about missables when I asked for it during the Trails in the Sky games. But for this, I don't know. And for next with Cold Steel, I'll have to think about that. I mean, like, it all comes down to whether or not I'm okay with missing things if it's my genuine blind playthrough versus seeing everything the game has to offer without needing to replay it or revisit certain other points in the game. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Because, like, it'd be a shame to miss out on, like, important side quest content. Especially this one, apparently, because, unfortunately, I had to see the name of the quest. And, you know, like, this guide, I mean, it's not necessarily marked as a non-spoilery guide. I kind of wish, I mean, okay, hold on. I know I'm, like, interrupting myself all the time, but, you know, I kind of wish enough people played this so that someone would have made a spoiler-free walkthrough. Because, I kind of wish, well, basically, we'll see. Anyways, enough about that. Oh wait, Sunshine Agnes. Series too long. Hey, Askwell. But yeah, I'll have to think about it when I start up Trails of Cold Steel, whether or not I want to have like a missables guide on the side, or if I should just go through without having one up to reference all the time. Of course, like, I could still just ask people, in case like there are any people watching who have played Cold Steel, about missable stuff, but I don't know. Because on one hand, I want to see all the content, on the other hand, like, kind of sullies that first playthrough experience myself when I had to, or when I deliberately look up missable stuff, but I'm like, I'm so torn, man. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, last one. Okay, let's read Sunshine Agnes now. See, nothing but screams. Agnes watched as Edwin clumsily tailed someone deeper into the graveyard. She was bewildered by his lackluster performance. Geez, if he keeps this up, he's gonna get noticed, or he's gonna be noticed, she mumbled. From where she stood, she couldn't tell who it was that Ed was pursuing. Eventually, the prolonged chase concluded at the hilltop. You should sleep, otherwise you're fine. I'm doing alright. Mainly just did my usual sweep through the new day in the game. With, like, you know, all the NPC dialogue and stuff. But yeah, we're about to make main story progress. Actual progress. So, woo! Something's up, thought Agnes. Ed came out of hiding and stood to face someone. Sorry, she gave me a slip again. All these things happen. Damn it, I thought for sure tonight would be the night. Still, Mr. Montagny? Oh, was that little girl really created by a magician? I have no doubt that within the human-looking shell is a malevolent power, an evil spirit. You've done your research, so I know you're well aware that she has been present at every accident, said the man as he clutched his right hand. She ends lives with a single strike diagonally through the heart, he said as he traced the line across his chest. Montagny continued. Evil spirits create disturbances, and only magicians can perceive their presence. Is that so? Seems you still don't fully believe me yet. In that case, let me tell you about another interesting fact. The man leaned into whisper into Edwin's ear when in the calm of the moonlit graveyard. It felt as if he was speaking directly to Agnes. If you kill a magician, you can steal their powers. Agnes reeled, overcome with vertigo. Rustled the weeds at her feet. She cursed herself beneath her breath. Killing a magician? How could I be so blind? The property manager, Hughes McTigney. I've fallen completely into his trap, she scolded herself. What the? Agnes? Why are you here? Do you realize what time it is? Edwin was still thick-headed, so much so that she may be able to use that fact to her advantage. She stood, her focus not on Edwin, but on Hughes McTigney. So, I've been your target this whole time, huh? Oh, I wasn't aware you're such a young lady, though. All those horrible acts. So much death. Just to get to me? Oh, you make us sound so frivolous, but in fact, this is the only way for an imitation like me to gain more power. Ed, run! Get out of here! Agnes dashed straight at Montagny. I gotta close the distance and get him away from Ed, she thought. Suddenly, Kakamata fidgeted in her arms and turned to face her. He meowed in her face as a warning. Ah! An invisible force whipped Agnes's legs out from under her, and a sharp pain shot up from her leg. She collapsed to the ground, writhed in pain. Blood gushed from her pierced thigh. Ooh. From behind her came the sound of a child's laugh and the sound of her, red ribbon fluttering in the wind. You're the little girl who was at the cafe today. Tizzy! You said it yourself, didn't you, that my father's job would go well for the most part. Damn! Tizzy's pristine porcelain skin slowly undulated? As if something were squirming beneath the surface. My daughter's quite well made, isn't she? Boasted Hughes. Agnes screamed with all her might. Ed, get away from him! Edwin, who until then had been stunned, shook off his bewilderment and began to process the events transpiring right before his eyes. So, this evil spirit we've been chasing this past week really has just been this thing you call your daughter? Montagny, it was you all along. You're the magician, he shouted. This man's a fake, thought Agnes. He's just using the powers he stole from a real magician. From Mr. Hart. Run, Ed, please get out of here. Montagny deftly raised his right hand, and his gesture exuded a degree of arrogance. My dear Edwin, I must thank you for bringing me the girl. However, this is the end of our partnership. Now you should become a part of my power. Hughes motioned toward the boy with his white fingers, and a crisp sound rang in Edwin's ears. With a snap, Edwin's eyes rolled back. His body fell to the cold ground below. God damn! Man, this took a... Well, that's what level it was. God damn.